Stephanie Schweda and Chantel Arnold. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, beautiful, brilliant ladies.
Thank you. We were just saying we've been up since about 6 a.m. this morning. We start nice and early, so we're caffeinated and ready to go.
My goodness.
Oh, nice. What time does DaVinci start?
We start at 7:15, but we get there about 7.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
And our primary starts at 8:15, and we get there at 8. So
early
we get
morning.
to sleep in one day a week, but the rest we're up pretty early.
Wow.
You guys, we were talking to Michael Calderon, and he was telling me about your whole team, whole child team.
Yes.
For K to 12 that,
Yes.
that students have access to, or your whole child care. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Chantel and I'm a master level social worker. My official role at DaVinci is a student support advisor, but like Michael, we're a part of a team. We call it our support team. Chantel is one of our interns and DaVinci graduate, which is really exciting to have that, to almost see that whole child experience right there. So part of what we do is we really work on making sure our kids have their basic needs met. So we have a food, a pantry, we have a clothing closet, and then we're trying to work on our mental health supports, right? So right now we're really lucky we were awarded a Trails curriculum through the ISD. So Chantel and I, along with Michael, we go into all of the classrooms and we teach social emotional learning. So really how to manage your emotions, what to do, how to cope. So that's really exciting.
Can you teach us?
Absolutely.
We need some emotional support this Monday morning. Don't we all?
I think that's the biggest thing we're seeing, and especially our school district right now, is just that impact that COVID still had, the long-lasting impact of our students just needing that additional support, which is what we're doing, which is really exciting. We got this grant to be able to offer this to our school.
Well, we definitely need you both, your team, more than ever as we are coming out of that. So how are things at school? How is everybody doing?
I think pretty good.
There's a lot of transitions happening right now, so we're really thankful to have the opportunity to help our students with that. There's a lot of growth happening as well, so that's one of the great things. As Stephanie was saying, we've been implementing trails. We've been doing that with our K through 2nd, and then 3rd through 5th, and we started them a little bit sooner than we started our middle school and high school students, so we've been seeing a lot of growth with them, so it's been doing really great.
One of the really cool things we do at the primary level is, so Chantel and I, we go in and teach, and then Chantel is there a couple days extra, and she does the follow-up. So we have what's called a 3R star system. So when we kind of catch you being good, you get put in a drawing, and you win something. And so that's part of her job, is at the end of the week, she's going around and she's checking for knowledge from those students. Like, what did you learn? And then they get this 3R star, which is really exciting for littles because they love that instant, gratification. And then we get to draw at the end of the week, and they get a special prize. So that's really exciting.
Chantel, it's not that long ago you were a student at DaVinci, and now you're back working on your master's through Spring Arbor University. What's it like now being back at the school where you grew up?
It's very rewarding, to say the least. I came to DaVinci as a troubled teen, so it's really awesome to be able to give back and help those students who are struggling in the same way. But it's also really awesome to help those littles. They've been, like I said, going through a lot of transition, so it's awesome to just be able to be there for them and just offer those supports. But overall, I really enjoy working with the students and being back at DaVinci.
You mentioned what a big impact it had for you. What were some of the things that were different compared to your experience prior to DaVinci?
One of the things that's definitely different that we talk about a lot is our small class size. So we definitely try to make sure that we're meeting our students where they're at. We have a student-centered learning approach. So we try to make sure that we're really helping the students with their individual goals. So that's something that helped me a lot. So
wonderful.
What are kids dealing with? What's the big stressor that they're dealing with right now? Is it the post-holiday blues that I still have?
Yeah, I think that's probably a big thing right now. Just the schedule change. So when they're over break, we teach them to try to keep a schedule, try to keep structure, and some of them don't do that, which is okay. I didn't do a very good job at that either. So I think just coming back and trying to get back into a routine and structure. We also have just recently started some state testing, so getting into a routine and structure with that. But I think that's probably our biggest thing, is just getting back to routine, and then before we know it, we'll be on spring break. So
how about having Chantel as a perfect example of what you can become with through hard work.
She's actually, I'm so proud of her. This is her second year with us. She did her bachelor's and she did her master's. And she has had some amazing breakthrough with a few of our students who have struggled with seeing the end goal. She has been meeting with a few one-on-one and just saying like, you know, here's been my experience, here's what we can do, here's what's been helpful. And you've gotten some really good results from that, not only with our older kids, but also our elementary students, because the end feels much farther for them.
Sure.
So I'm just beyond proud of her, and she's such a great example of just like what DaVinci is and what we do and that family aspect. So
what a wonderful resource. I hope you stay on at DaVinci. That
I
would be
am
wonderful.
looking forward to that. I am not sure what the future has to hold, but I think it would be great if that was an option. At the moment, I think I'm just really thankful for, again, the opportunity for growth.
Yeah.
And I think it's great, like I said, it's very rewarding to be back with the students, but I think it's great to see that they can do it, and I think it's awesome that I'm able to inspire them a little bit. So yeah, I really enjoy that.
Well, the best influences walk the walk and talk the talk,
Yes.
and you've done exactly that, so that's fantastic. All right, you warned us that you were going to try to
yes, so
teach
we
us
had to give a little shout out to our primary kiddos because our whole district has been rocking and rolling with SEL, but our primary kids, their favorite thing, we call it finger tracing. So we always have them put your hands up. So if you do it with us, you're gonna take this finger with the pointer, and as we move up our finger, we're gonna take that big deep breath in, and as we go down, we're gonna take it out.
I have bigger hands.
So this is something we use with our students a lot when they're dysregulated, right? So that means their emotions are all over the place.
Yeah.
We want to bring them back to a baseline, and this is one of our favorite
That's a
things
good idea.
they love to do. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want. And it's funny because Chantel and I were just talking. Sometimes as adults we need reminders to do this.
Probably
it
even
kind
more
of
so.
it kind of forces us to kind of like, okay, you know, today was kind of a hard day. I need to practice this. Or sometimes our littles will notice that we're feeling a little off, and they'll go, Miss Stephanie,
Oh, no
finger
kidding?
tracing.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Absolutely. So it is
good.
it's a very rewarding experience, and they absolutely love that. That's one. When she does that follow-up, they're like, finger tracing, and we're like, okay, but anything else you learned? But it's good that that's, you know, kind of seared into their brains.
Yeah.
So that was a very exciting, you know, we love to do that. And there's so many more. That's what's great about that Trails curriculum is it gives us those hands-on things that we can do with the kiddos right there. And it's cool to see what we teach then be used by the teachers. Mr. Michael is a big support system at the middle school, high school, and he helps teach this. So then seeing him do that when he's processing with kids, right? How are your thoughts connected to how you feel that connect to how you behave? So we're really changing the system at DaVinci too to use those words and that way of processing throughout the entire district.
I could have used a little of that, I tell you. I think we all could.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Especially as kids.
It's a
for
good
sure.
reminder too, and even as adults, you know, I've got a young one, so I'm always like, hey, let's try this. You know, it's a double. You know, you can do both at once, so, which is nice.
So if we have families watching that are interested in learning more about DaVinci, do you guys have opportunities to come in and shadow, or what how do you point them in the right direction?
Yeah, so the first thing is going onto our website. Our marketing person just redid our website, which looks so good. There's contacts. You can see the faces of us. You can email us directly. So being able to just go on there and go, I want more information. And then, most of our students are in middle school and high school come in and shadow for a couple days just to see, is this going to be a good fit? Do you like it? Most of them stay on, which is really exciting. So just calling, going onto the website, getting connected with us. We're always enrolling too, so that's exciting.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being with us today, and
Thank you.
Have a great rest of the school year.
Yes.
Thank
you so much.
Yeah, good luck with the second half of the master's program as well,
Thank you
Chantel.
very much.
Stephanie, Schweda, and Chantel Arnold from DaVinci Schools. More of the morning show.